Welcome back, everyone. This video might be a little tired because I've been recording for a while. At the same time, I have a lot of other work to complete. So when I get a small break, I pull out my documents, my notes, and then I record a video. So if I feel a bit exhausted, please forgive me. So in this video, we're gonna talk about the most, according to the best advertisers, this is the most important part of advertising. The most important part of the ad is the headline. The father of advertising, David Ogilvy, he says 80% of your advertising is spent after you write the headline. What does it mean by that? If we cannot capture the customer's attention in the first 5 seconds, no matter how good the rest of the ad is, how much work you put in showing testimonials, how you wonderfully solve their problem, all of that does not mean anything if people see the ad and they skip it. In the old times, when people used to write copywriting or newspaper, the headline would be the most important thing, which to this day still is. Even if you're running Google ads or Facebook, wherever, there still is the headline, the sub-headlines, primary text, and the visual. Okay, but that is not just limited to headline in this day and age. The first 3 seconds of the hook that we use, the angle that we use to advertise, okay, to promote our product, those you need to be able to keep testing them. The first three seconds are going to create the most impact for you. Just to throw in some numbers, I got this from Alex. He says we had 2 different videos with the same offer, same product. One of them got 4,000 views, the other one got 150,000 views. The only difference was the first 3 seconds of the video. So what it also means, split testing 16 times more than average advertiser. Average advertiser, he just takes the ad, pushes it in. If it doesn't work out, he leaves. The other person, and Facebook also done data, and they said the 1% of advertisers do 11 times more split testing than average advertisers. What does it mean by split testing? This is what it means, testing different headlines, different images, different offers. Well, offers, that is at the end, but these things matter the most, okay? The way that you want to split test these is, first is the headline. If you run the ad and you see if it's not performing good, and even if it is, you don't know, there might be something that perform better. All right, so you start with the headline, you switch that up, and then you do the image, play around different images, and then at the end you do sub headlines. So in that order you split test. Okay, now let's go over some of the call outs that we can use to capture people's attention the first 3 seconds. What's the framework behind it? So Alex, I'm just gonna go over with him because I liked his. There's also other ones, but I think for most people this will do just fine. For a lot of small businesses and even bigger companies, Alex himself he uses these call outs and he does over 100 million. First one is labels. Like it has it in the name. So you start your marketing by saying moms in Queens County, soccer players in Long Island, right? So whoever you're targeting, you start off by them, name them. You don't have to say in Queens, you just label them, okay? It could be title, places, their characters, okay? So that's one type of call out. So if you would do this, people will pay attention. What does it have to students who go to Queens College, and if you're targeting, you're targeting those people, they will listen to you. That's one way of calling out. Okay, the other is yes questions. Just to get the definition right. So this is, you ask them a question and the answer is presumed is a yes. Are you a homeowner who is living in Jackson Heights? Yes. Are you a business owner who does from 400,000 to $1 million a year? Yes, this is for you. So this is another way of calling out to get people's attention right away. The third one is if then. The way that you can put this one is if you were okay, so this is kind of like, actually it's kind of like yes questions, but it has its own way of it. If you were born between 1995 and 2005, this is for you. Yes, I was born. So this is if then statements. If you want to make $10,000 a month, then this is for you. Okay, so if then statements, this is also you can use. If you're looking for the best pizzeria place in Queens, then this is for you. The last one is, he calls it ridiculous claim. You can go crazy on this one, but don't go to the extent where you can get in trouble, especially legal trouble. This could be like outlandish claims. This woman lost 50 pounds in 2 weeks while eating pizza. This is crazy. This happens. So if you hear things like that, it will capture people's attention. So these are the call outs that you can use to get people's attention. Just as a bonus to put it out, the call outs aren't just the statements or in the headlines as words. It could also be visuals. So you can also have visuals as images, videos. Let's say you can have an image of if you are selling a medicine that helps people with pain in their head, you might have a person, showing he's just struggling with the pain. So the people who are seeing it speaks to them directly. Or you could also have local landmarks, right? So if I'm going to be running ads in Queens, I can take a landmark that is known by all those people. I can run it and it will speak out to them as calling out. This is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.